I haven't checked the merchants in town this session. I need to do that. Oh, and I still haven't... You know what, hang on. I'm going to do this right now because I keep forgetting. Still want to check the support gems for the dog. See if I can give it something better than that resistance one.
Go
on. Let's see... Okay, so, Elemental Army, not really doing anything for it. Anything related to boosting fire damage for its aura would be the best. Eternal Flame, who's the chance to ignite? No, it already has 100% ignite. Shock Heavy Stun, no. 100% more, no, it's already got ignite. Stun build up. Plunging. %5 more weapon LA damage. Supported skills inflict fire exposure for 8 seconds on igniting an enemy. Type of debuff that lowers the affected enemy's resistance to the corresponding damage type. By default, it inflicts -20% to the specified resistance and lasts for 4 seconds. Immolate, supported skill cannot ignite. Gains 30% of damage as extra fire. Aggravate bleeding on hitting heavily stunned enemies. Rage form, Searing Flame. 25% less damage with hits. 75% more magnitude of ignite. That could be good. I'm not sure. So the Infernal Hound does a basic attack, but it also has an ignite aura around it at all times. So like, let's see, 25, 23. %75 more magnitude of ignite inflicted magnitude. Buff or debuff of the values as wait, the magnitudes of a buff or debuff are the values of the stats it applies to the target. A buff or debuff with higher magnitude is more powerful. Modifiers to the magnitude of buffs or debuffs come from whoever applies it and are multiplicative with modifiers to the effect the buff or debuff has on the target. Good lord, they could have phrased that better. So this should be, the dog does less damage directly with its bites, but the ignite does more damage. The ignite tooltip's not updating with this. If that works on that, that would be incredibly good. But I'm not positive if it works or not. Now I can tell my horrible char puns to an ANET dev directly. May the Lord have mercy upon their souls.
What can I do for you? Time is not on our side.
Expedition logbook. Not sure how to use that yet. Alright. Sometimes this stat sheet gives us more damage, like right there. Okay, so this is 1446 damage. Why did it just change tabs? Now it's 1920. Okay, so this is definitely reducing the damage per hit. But I can't tell if it's increasing the strength of the Ignite.
It's about time.
Vincera says, what's the one change about PoE 2 you really don't like? I like the dodging. I like that it's slower. I like that there's no loot explosions. I like that the game pauses when you crash and reconnects you to where you were when you reconnect. I like the WASD movement. The only negative things I have right now are that it's not stable, but you could just say that's early access. And that there's less customization, but you could just say that that's because it's a new game versus PoE 1 was a 10-year-old game. Mock, why, Michael, why, Michael, why, Michael, why, Michael, and I'm like, why? So, that's really all I've got to say on it right now.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
And no, I don't have a referral link. That isn't just me being super positive to sell it to you. God, get off of me! Goodness gracious. That one wanted me bad. Is there any merit to hybrid minion spellslinger builds at all? It seems to me the minions are consistent but slightly slow. I wonder if adding manual burst could augment it well or nay. I mean, it depends. Like, for example, right now I have plus 250% minion damage on my skill tree. Let's say that you move some of those points elsewhere. So let's say you had 150% minion damage and like 150% spell damage. Yeah, you could absolutely do that. You would just need to balance it carefully so that you weren't just making yourself do more work for less output. It depends. It depends! It depends how you build it. Depends if you're good at the game. One down. Wait, map complete. No, it's not. I'm still fighting the guy. It says map complete when you beat one of the two bosses. Woo! Get stunned, idiot. Ugh. I think maybe one could have minions apply afflictions possible. My, Raging Spirits apply poison and armor shred right now. Oh my god, run away, I'm so behind everyone on PoE, I just have to watch older VODs so I get spoiled. Hey, Kat, I'm just in maps right now. I'm past the story. So, basically what you're seeing on my screen right now is just random, random bosses from anywhere in the game, or map bosses. Is this PoE 1 or 2? 2. You know, a little trick I can tell you to be able to immediately tell. Now, obviously, for me right now, you wouldn't be able to tell. The potions. PoE 2 has 2 potions. PoE 1 has 5. So if the camera of the streamer is not covering it, you can just see if there's 2 potions. If there's 2 potions, it's PoE 2. Crowded Researcher's Strongbox. It's all Diablo to me unless there's a standout mechanic like base building or something. PoE 1 had a little town you could build up. The Settlers of Caligurly.
It's about time.
Hell, it's about time. Let's see. Didn't you play a tower defense top-down ARPG for a while there? Might have been the Riftbreaker? I play that almost every Monday. They never end up putting multiplayer in that? They are working on that. They actually did a, hang on, I'm following them on Twitter. Exor Studios. Just a minute. Let's see. Just a minute here. Last stream of the year, let's conquer Metallic Valley in the Riftbreaker. Oh, wow. Anyway, this video is terrible right now. Yeah, it's low res at the moment. It's not buffering well. Anyway, they are showing a co-op stream right now. So the co-op thing is something that they are still working on for the Riftbreaker. It's in development and they've been showing clips and stuff from it. But it's Exor Studios on Twitter if you want to see it. Okay, that's pretty much the level. Scribing for Muck. Thanks, Jack.
Go on. Greetings.
Let's see.
On with the work.
Alright, toss that stuff. I don't really get the expedition. Do I throw the expedition like in a map with a map? Or is it like a map all by itself? Let's try it out. What's it say? Frigid Bluffs or Lush Isle. Abyss. Oasis, High, Fortress, Decay, Crimson Shores, Deserted, Forest, Crimson Shores, Crypt, Hidden Grotto, Wetlands. Do I have to find a matching one? Or what if I just put this in there? No. Take this to a Danig in your hideout to open portals to an expedition. How do I even get a hideout? Travel to the Temple of Chaos. What? What is... What? What is that? I don't know how to get a hideout. I had a hideout in PoE 1. I don't know how to get one in PoE 2. Isn't there a free hideout somewhere on the map? I don't know. Let me see. How to get PoE to hideout. Hideout is in maps. It's a map objective. Oh, okay. So I just gotta keep doing map stuff. Okay. Did I just come across it randomly, or does it show it on here somewhere? What is that symbol? That is a... Oh, that's hideout. That's it right there. Well, there we go. Okay. So, that's it. It'll take a few maps to get over there. I'm not sure if I'll reach it today, but I can start working in that direction now that I know.
Now.
They got Banelings on this map. Silver Charm. I think I've already got one, but I'll grab it just to be sure.
Death is my power to wield.
I'm so careful now with the exploding corpses. Because I could be getting one shot by that map final boss corpse explosion earlier and not being able to get the loot. Ember Stray says, chat help, I need motivation to start working. It's been half a day and I haven't done a thing yet. Amber, what you need is to have me on every monitor. That will definitely increase your focus and productivity. Also, get a coat. Hashtag ad. Have all monitors amok like that saxophone Gandalf meme. I've seen that one.
Now!
I've cracked open a monster, opened my IDE, and staring at code with no thoughts, head empty. Then prepare an excuse. Yeah, I was coding all day, and it didn't save. Oh my god. The hacker man. They got me. Hi everyone. Hi Xander. I'm running out of excuses, Mark. Yo, don't look at me. I gave you the only answer I had. I never went into coding. I learned in high school, I learned some basic HTML coding, and then I never used it, so I've forgotten that. I could make a background turn blue. That was the extent of my ability. Tell your boss you're compiling. Yeah, you're compiling, you're defragging. You're translating the flux capacitor. All that good stuff. Yeah, true story. In high school, so I'm taking this class on like basic HTML coding, right? And I do the work, and I blasted through it. And then I was messing around, and there was this one teacher I hated, and I made this one like Calvin and Hobbes style comic about like just the teacher just being awful to the innocent students, right? And it was pretty obvious who the teacher was, and I had like a web page that I was doing for work and a web page I made just for fun that was just making fun of this teacher. It was my English teacher. And then the computer teacher gives us a new assignment to build a web page, and I realized that my screwing around web page actually met all the requirements for the new assignment. So like a minute after he gave it to us, I turned it in. And he's like, "You're already done?" And I was like, I was working on one as like a fun project, and I realized it met the requirements. And he's like, "Okay." And he starts like grading it immediately. And he had his computer set to like project on the board. So it projects this comic that's me just like showing my English teacher being an absolute asshole. Like just on the entire wall. And I'm just like, oh my god. And I don't know if he realized that it was supposed to be like, you know, Miss Hess across the hallway or what, but the other kids certainly did. They were just like, they were snickering. And I remember I got like an A- or something on that. And I was like, sweet. And then I just went back to playing video games because project done. If he caught on, he didn't care. Or he understood, maybe. If we're voting on next class to play, I vote Monk. I was playing it last night. It's really fun, especially with the bell skill. I feel like Mercenary or Totem Warrior would be the next thing that appeals to me. I don't know if I'll do the next class on stream or not, because I've got quite a few members of my audience that are not really into Path of Exile, and I've already put a lot of time into this. We will see. Also, it's amazing that it says map complete with how much of the map is still unmapped. So we just found the boss really fast. Mercenary's the crossbow. Yeah, Mercenary's the guy that plays like Doom Guy. He uses a crossbow like it's an automatic rifle. I really wish I knew for sure whether or not Searing Flame was working on the Hound, because I'm nerfing its damage slightly in the hopes that I'm buffing its aura, but I don't know if I'm buffing its aura. Because the tooltip doesn't say that it does, but if I read it as written, it should. Remove all of the minions test with and without. I mean, it's kind of hard to find an enemy or like there's not like a target dummy in the game I can test it on, right? So it's gonna be tricky. Like, even if I had it as the only minion out and it was hitting a boss, which shows the numbers at the top, he'd be attacking, like melee attacking, and the aura would be ticking at the same time. That would still be challenging to test. Hey, Monk, you probably already answered, but after the recent reworks to Corn Orcs and Ogres, are you going to replay them in Total War Warhammer 3? Arch, so I had never played Ogres. I have played Greenskins once with Grom the Paunch, and I've played Corn once with Scarbrand, but I actually got a sponsored stream on Sunday for Total War. I'm going to be playing their new DLC and getting paid to do it on Sunday night. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Obey me.
It's one of those things where, like, don't tell them I would have done it for free, because I was very interested in playing it. This is just icing on the cake. Also, on the topic of sponsorships, tonight I am sponsored to try out Galactic Civilizations. So I'm going to be trying